All right. So welcome, guys. This week is another These Graphics Are Terrible. I don't know. We need a theme song. Andrew, you should make that. Yeah, you should make a theme song with a yeah.
No, it's not.
No.
It's
But
terrifying.
with me is my usual co-host Andrew. I guess host as well, Andrew, and then our co-host is Kevin.
I'm Kevin.
Jason's not here, but yeah. So happy birthday, and yeah, this week. What are we talking about this week? I forgot. We haven't. Yeah, talking about Outriders.
Why'd you say happy birthday?
Happy birthday! Someone out there has a birthday, I'm sure.
Wait, it's Christmas?
It's Easter? Oh, it is Easter.
What presents? Wait, I need my presents. Hold on.
Wait,
He's
what?
making noodles. So we're gonna talk about Outriders. We're gonna talk about Lord of the Rings. We're gonna talk about Godzilla versus Kong because we finally watched that. That was last week that came out, right?
I don't know.
31st, yeah.
Okay. And we're talking about Invincible. So, yeah.
I love Invincible.
Yeah, we watched the first episode.
That's it?
We watched it last night. I was trying to see. I told him, I said, hey, I want to check out the show. Can we watch it together? Like, sure. And he's like, I probably won't watch this with you. And then by the end of the episode, he goes, you know, I like this.
Yeah, I'm not an anime person, but I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I like that it's like the Warner
That-
Brothers art style.
That end scene from the first episode, though.
Oh boy, am I right though?
Where, everyone just, I love the gore in it.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
It's great. Like the gore in that whole scene is the reason I wanted to watch that show.
Yo, same though.
I saw that scene like a couple weeks ago on TikTok, and I was like, I gotta watch the show now.
I was just like, oh, well, this is made for adults. Fun.
Yeah, like their sense of humor throughout the show is just like that. It's like it's great. It's like our sense of humor, but horrible. I called it the animated The Boys show. It's like if that universe extended to like a whole nother city, it'd be The Boys.
The
that's
boys.
That's a good show, Andrew. I don't know if you've watched any of it, but it's definitely something you should watch at some point in your life.
Nope.
Okay. But yeah, no.
The boys.
We X-rated at some point because I remember I heard one of the voices. I think it was the Batman character. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It was Lenane.
I was like, that sounds like Morgan from Walking Dead. And I'm like, the black dude that's also in Star Wars, because they both look alike. It's not the black dude from Star Wars.
Star Wars. That's the first thing you told me. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, he's not in Star Wars.
So we X-rayed it, and sure enough, it's the actor from Walking Dead that plays Morgan. And then later on, we found out that they pulled like almost every actor and actress from the show.
They have Stephen Yeun, Lauren Cohan.
Who's she again?
They had someone else too. Maggie.
Okay, so his wife. Maggie. Okay, sorry.
Club.
That was the last episode I watched.
Every time you try to impersonate like some sort of dead person or something, you always go with cerebral palsy.
What?
I don't know why.
I can't hear you. Sorry, we have a friend with cerebral palsy. I don't know if he's still doing his channel, but he has a channel called CP and Me, and he is supposed to be like uplifting and motivational.
He's doing more movement stuff now.
Yeah, he's like with these movements to get like handicap railings and chairs and stuff put into places like mandatory. But he came to us when we were really part of bio, and asked for help with his first video, and like I had to film it with him and subtitle it, and like because I was sitting there watching it for so long, I learned how to do his voice. And we were in the car ride on the way to my house. I was in the back seat with my uncle, and we were talking about a girl that I liked, and he knew the girl, and I said that we went out once, but it just didn't work out after that. And
I don't remember this conversation.
I think you might have been there. Might have been you in the back
I
seat
was there.
and Jamie in the front seat.
I was there.
But yeah, okay. He turns around after he finds out, and he goes, "You dated so and so." I'm not gonna say the name, but I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "You stay dog, you." So I
cut
Yeah,
turned.
You cut
your
out.
your mic complete was like, yeah, I'm not handling this right
You
now.
slide dog, you. It was better than that. So I turned and looked at him, and I go, we were cracking up because we weren't ready for him to say something like that. But I looked at him and go, yeah, I knew. And I said, you slide dog back to him. And everyone's like, stop making fun of Jonathan. I'm like, dude, the dude loves it. He's over there in the corner laughing every time I say it. Like, because, like, I don't know. I understand him. Not like the cerebral palsy side of him, but I understand his voice. I don't have CP. But he's a good guy. If his channel's still up, check it out. CP and me. He was doing good stuff, motivational stuff, showing people because he couldn't walk really. I mean, he could, but he hadn't taken a step in years, and he was like, "Yo, dog, like
that was like his biggest dream.
to walk."
And
Yeah,
like there was a point where he was like, I don't want to live if I can't walk.
he was pretty like set on walking, and I think he eventually did walk in one of his videos.
He did for a while.
He's
He
not
kinda
like
stopped.
walking anymore, but he tried. And you try your best and you succeed. We're not gonna say when you don't, because he did. But yeah, so Outriders.
Haven't played it yet.
Just sudden change of subject.
Outriders, right?
Yeah.
Outriders.
Sorry, Kevin. This might be like a 40-minute Outriders
No.
session.
Good.
We're not gonna spoil anything really.
I mean,
Unless you're not gonna play it.
I'll play it eventually, but I probably won't care about spoilers when it comes to something like that.
Okay, cool. We're making an okay for kids video on it this week. Andrew and I are both doing it. This is gonna be the first one that it's two people making the video, so it's gonna be kind of cool. But it's definitely not okay for kids. One of my abilities, which I wrote in the reasoning for why I think it's not okay for kids, is I can side swipe. I have the trickster class. I can literally swipe my hand and make a spectral blade in a way that turns everyone. It makes their skin come off, and they turn into exoskeletons, and then explode into blood if I kill them, if it's enough damage.
Fun.
And like, there's been times where Andrew will melee someone, and their torso on my screen will just fly to space like Team Rocket, and it's like the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah, I play as a pyro, so like I just burn everyone.
Yeah, everyone.
And
Which-
what's unique about this game is that you get your health back in different ways for every character. It's like there's no like health pickups. You're individually getting it through whatever class you have.
Yeah.
So like on the pyro, so like I get health back by burning people and then dealing damage while they're on fire.
And with the trickster, I get health back for it's the leeching. Like I can shoot them, but I have to do some kind of damage to them first with my powers. I found that out recently.
And there's the Technomancer who gets health back literally just by shooting them. So easy.
Yeah. The tank,
Then
I
the
don't know.
The other one was Gladiator. I don't know how he gets back. Same difference.
He's the tank class. Apparently, he's cool to play with. I learned. I watched some videos today trying to find research for this stuff, and like he actually is a cool class to build. He's close range too. Him and Trickster are close range. Actually, Trickster and Technomancer are close range. You're mid range. Or no.
Technomancer's long.
Technomancer's long. You're mid range. Me and Tank are close range. Which usually a tank you wouldn't always think is a close range.
Why would he not be close range?
I
He's
mean-
literally supposed to take all the damage.
That's a good point.
Play WoW, you'll understand, Dennis.
I
That is the easiest way to understand a tank.
can't play WoW.
Wow.
Nor should you pay $15 for it.
I played WoW once, and I made a video on it called "I'm an Idiot," and it was me playing WoW, and I literally at the beginning of it had the class retard alert from South Park. I think I played with Logan. It was the dumbest video I ever posted, but it was my favorite.
Logan Paul?
No, Logan Isley. Some
Oh, you
German
play him
kid.
in the title tag now. Logan Paul.
I'd rather not, to be honest.
Well, wasn't he? Wait, was it Logan Paul? Yeah, Logan Paul was on the Masked Singer recently.
Listen, there.
I don't
What-
care
whatever-
about those. My dad watches them.
Whatever one it is the reason Pokemon cards are hard to get right now. So I'm irritated with it
What?
because they're doing their whole Pokemon card stuff that they've been doing, like opening them.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone else on TikTok thinks they have to do it. So they just anytime Walmart gets anything in, they're gone.
Yeah, I see people come up to the front shows where they had have all the card stuff. They're gone.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
See like Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic.
Yeah.
You don't see any Pokemon anywhere anymore.
I haven't bought Pokemon cards since I was like 10.
Oh, I've been buying them a lot. Started like literally last year around this time. Because like a friend of ours, she got her tax
Pokemon
return.
Card Anonymous.
She got her tax return stuff, and we went to Dollar General. We were trying to find a Beedrill, so we went to every Dollar General within like a 50-mile radius, buying them out. We spent over $700 trying to find a Beedrill
At the dollar store?
at Dollar Tree, yeah,
Oh my goodness.
or Dollar Generals.
What's
At least you
okay.
didn't spend $570 at Walmart.
what's the whole purpose? So like I know people are opening cards for like cool stuff, but like why are they like I just saw people opening cards.
Well,
and thought they
I
hopped on
do
a
it
trend.
because I do it because I like doing it. It's just nice to collect them.
Are you trying
Like,
to
I
collect
want
all
at
of them?
least-
At least one of each?
At least one each. I'm never gonna get the original stuff because those are like hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I'm not paying for.
They're not
Yeah.
reprinted anymore.
Yeah, they're not reprinted or anything.
But you can at least get the characters still, right? Like you can still get
Yeah, you can still get like that Pokemon. Like I'm doing a binder that is just like the entire Pokedex.
one day when your kids like ask you, Dad, what did you guys do when you were like kids or whatever? You pull out the
Flips
binder
out
and
the binder.
play the song of your childhood. I wanna be the very best.
Y'all kids got them rap nowadays. We got this.
Yeah, we had Pokemon.
Picking me.
I don't think I've ever watched a single full episode of Pokemon.
I've watched a lot of them once my parents let me.
I watched a lot of
They're on Netflix. The Indigo series.
Pokemon. I know they are.
Can't explain when I saw what happened when I watched one episode, but yeah, they're on there. I also watched some weird. I think it was probably part of the Indigo series, but it was some weird episode where like a bunch of like the little Pokemon. I think it had Raichu in it. They were like going down a waterfall. I don't know if that was a different show just based off the characters, but there was no humans in it. It was like Pokemon in the wild. They were all friends.
I forget.
But Detective
That
Pikachu
sounds familiar. With Ryan Reynolds.
with Dad. Dad's so good.
That's the only Pokemon I've ever watched.
Pokemon. Oh, okay. You missed out, man. You missed out on a lot.
Well, that's why I really want to play the remix of the Pokemon stuff, the Pearl and Diamond,
Mm-hmm.
because I never played the old Pokemon. I was just never into Pokemon in general.
Yeah.
So like to go back and finally play it would be nice. And in fact, if it's remastered now, it makes it even better.
Have they remastered Red yet? I mean, I guess Let's Go Pikachu, but not
Well,
really.
I mean, technically with Ruby, yeah. Ruby was a remaster of Red.
Okay. That's the one I want to play again. A lot. Andrew, what's in the sky, Dad?
Dad?
Daddy.
But-
I'm not going to say what I want to say, but you know.
But a couple of the cool things about going back to Outriders, like one thing I really wanted to talk about was their social media. Andrew sent me a post the other day. We're not gonna say word for word, but they have they're like just a bunch of gamers. Like they're the coolest. Like they're Twitter guys. I don't know if it's the actual developers, but their social media guy
they have a social media.
is hilarious. Dude, like there was one that you sent me where the servers were down and they like used the F word just blatantly about it, and we were like laughing about it.
Get out there and f stuff up.
Yeah, but the one that you showed me yesterday.
Yeah, someone sent them a picture on Twitter. They were like, I forgot what exactly they posted. Something about their servers, and someone posted a picture of their screen. It was in a whole other language, and they said, something like, "Switch your language first, then try restarting the game and see what happens."
Or no, it was something about
Something
like
along that.
change your
I'll Google it.
language and then come back with us for a question or something like that.
This is the picture.
They were just like no chill. I'm like, dude, I'm like,
Switch
I
to a
love
different
this.
language, and then attempt to pass this section. You can switch back afterwards.
What?
And then the comment after that, it's from another random person. This says, "Games are effing magic."
I was like, this team is like my new favorite development team. Like Bungie used to be like this back in the Halo 3, Halo 2 days, but now they just kind of burned out. But this right here makes me excited for this game even more. And even with the server issues, like what do you expect with a multiplayer game? Like, especially on launch day.
They've had to rebuild their servers. Like no team really ever wants to do that.
Yeah. And it like Bungie, every time a freaking DLC comes out, they have an issue. And like I read a lot of the comments. I think it was Rick Kakis actually. He posted a picture of the hanging guy from it was James Franco's character when he goes, "Oh, first time," and all the dudes are hanging, and it's just a picture with like Cade's head on his head, looking at the Outriders team, first time. But no, Outriders fixed it quick. They were pretty good about it too. A couple bugs in the game still.
Unlike Bungie, kind of takes a while.
Yeah, I think I finally found a game that's going to surpass Bungie.
If not, it'll definitely really come close.
Yeah. It
the game itself is already great, and they've already like mentioned like they want to do expansions. They're ready for it.
I think Square Enix finally has something to fix the whole Avengers debacle.
Yeah, that was
great game.
They were just more pushed to put Avengers out there than anything.
Whereas People Can Fly was like, "Yo, you gave us 5 years." But it's the big thing I could say about it is that it's so many games in one. It's the Division, like the way the shooting style is, and you have your weapons. It's Remnant and Dark Souls, because you sometimes have bosses that are really big and like you have to avoid their attacks and stuff, like Remnant. It felt more like Remnant.
These bosses are some of the best boss fights, really.
Yeah.
Not the best mechanic wise, but just how they play out.
Yeah.
It just feels like a proper boss fight.
So I played the first day a little bit, and then Andrew got home and servers were down. And then I played the second day a little bit. Then I played trying to join him. So I was a little further ahead in the story. And then we finally got to play yesterday, and we caught him up to where I'm at. And now we're at the same world tier. The game is so much harder when you play with other people, though. Like, they upped the enemies levels and everything.
It's the Borderlands kind of style. Well, I guess Diablo did it too, actually.
Yeah.
Join someone, difficulty goes up a little.
Well, like they
Which
still
I
show
feel like is right.
Yeah.
That's how things should be.
It works in a good way. Like for you were level like 13. I think I'm level 15 or I'm 17 now. Like last night I was 16, and they were showing up as level 13s, but they were harder than when I was on that level, and I'm like, that's really weird. Like that hurts. They hurt. But there's some cool guns in the game, dude.
Yeah, each tier you go up, all the enemies level up an extra level per tier. So like let's say what was it, like Road Tier 3 was normal, right? Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, so like 3 is normal. So you go up to 4, like the enemy levels go up +1. So if you're on 4 and you're level, like let's say 4, the enemies will be 5.
Yeah.
Instead of 4.
Like I just became 17 and I'm on World Tier 7, and they're all like level 22 for me now. Or 20. Sorry, they're level 20. When I was 16, they were level 20. That's the last time I checked. I was like, dang. Starting to notice a difference. Then I finally got a good weapon, and it was back to being balanced again.
Yeah, what are the weapons and rarities and stuff like in that?
Like Destiny.
It's only 4. You have the common, uncommon, and the rares.
And then legendary, I guess.
I guess it's 5. Yeah.
Legendary and then exotic. I don't know what they call exotics yet, but legendaries are purple.
No, they're epic.
Stop doing that, games.
They're epic.
I hate when games do that. Just follow Destiny.
No, Destiny should have followed everyone else.
Yeah, but like Orange should be like, I like what was it? I think Anthem
Orange
had
is legendary no matter what game.
For me, it's always been exotic, because I guess I've only played Destiny.
So you compare everything to Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But this game is very different.
It's like I forgot who said it. Someone said it on Twitter. I think I sent you the post about it.
Probably.
Or I like tweeted you at it.
Tweeted you.
They said stop comparing every game to Destiny. I'm like, I'd had to tag you in that.
Well, it's not to do it in a way to diminish the companies. It's to do it in a way to like go, okay, listen, here's a game that actually worked. Like when Destiny 1 came out, there's no denying that the whole of Destiny 1 as a whole worked. And like Destiny 2 kind of worked. It still is working. It's just not working as well as it used to. But like all these fans and stuff, and like it set the bar to a new standard, and that's why like when Anthem came out and they called it the Destiny killer, it couldn't reach that standard because there was stuff in it that just didn't. Like even this game, when I first started playing it, I was like, okay, I don't see this as a Destiny. It's totally different from Destiny. It still has Destiny aspects, but the big thing I know that's a problem is there's no characters that you feel like you're involved with. Like Cade, when he died or when Cade was in the game, you felt involved with Cade. You felt involved with Zavala as
You've
much as he
known
doesn't
Cade
talk.
for how long, though, also.
Yeah, but like there is, like even now, there's still no character development on these other characters in this game yet. But I do know that it does get a little more deeper, and I played some side missions today and somehow found so much story that should have been the main story. Like, and it kind of filled that gap for me a little bit. But yeah, it's not a Destiny game. It's more Division, like I said, Anthem, Gears of War, Remnant. I still think it's more of a Remnant game, which I like. Remnant. Oh, wish we could still play Remnant, but this game's so much better.
I mean, we can.
I don't want to. We're playing Remnant 2 right now.
The DLC, you might as well play it.
Eventually. I didn't buy it though, so
I bought it.
I know you. That game, Kevin, that game was just like this game, where I kind of bashed it a little bit when Andrew bought it. I played it with him for like a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And
so
then
this is the best game ever. He played like 40 hours past me.
Jeez.
There was
he looked up every aspect of the game, got extremely better than me. I'm like, calm down. Calm down.
The cool thing was there was bosses that gave you different gear depending on how you killed them. So like if you killed the dragon at the beginning of the game and you knocked his tail off, you get a different weapon.
That's how Dark Souls 1 was. I loved it. Like if you cut off tails of the enemies and stuff, you got that.
Remnant was a team from Dark Souls. That's why it's so familiar.
I love weapons that reward you, or games that reward you for killing bosses in specific ways.
But the cool thing about this game was it had this thing where you could join other people no matter where they were in the story. So what I would do is I would join these people, and I would join them whether they're at the beginning of the game or the end of the game, and get different boss variations because not every game is exactly the same. There's different bosses that come across your path in the campaign, unless you go into free roam mode at the end when you beat it. But I would join these guys and beat it with them. And dude, I had every single weapon in the game, every single like thing I looked up how to find and stuff. Like I would join these people all the time, beat the game a couple different times, then I beat it with Andrew finally, after beating it like 3 times with these other people. I fell in love with that. And this right now has turned into that. Where I hated it, I was like, this is not gonna be that great. Dude, I had to buy it. Had to play it. Had to love it. So you should buy it, Kevin. Jason won't like it. We've said it a couple times.
Yeah, it's a difficult game.
Yeah. The world tier I think would be the turnoff. Because like he'd keep it on world tier 1. But bless you, my child.
Oh, that hurt.
It's definitely worth trying out. And if you haven't tried it out already, go ahead and get it. People watching. Also, Andrew and I stream it all the time. I made a new Twitch because my old one couldn't log me in, so it's Finger I Am. And then you have controlled with 1 L because spelling is important. And Kevin's channel, I don't know. He doesn't stream, but whatever his is, I don't remember.
I forget. I started doing more stuff with that. Like, I'm gonna try starting. Yeah, recently.
Woo. Well, I'll invite you to that thing we have down below if you play games with us. We have a thing called Streaming Boys that you guys can't see, and it's so when we're streaming, like no one joins us if we're playing something together. So you're welcome to that. But yeah, we try to. This is Andrew's streaming game. What you doing, Andrew?
I'm just looking at you.
Okay.
I can't look at Kevin, so I gotta have something. I can't look at
I'm
myself.
staring at you all day,
I'm right
Dad.
here. You can look at me.
Can't look at myself. Mom, get the camera.
What?
We had a staring contest. Sorry.
And you
Okay.
both lost. I won because I just don't blink.
A couple other things we could talk about. Let's see. The Godzilla vs. Kong came out. Wasn't as good as we thought.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in that movie, and I was looking forward to that for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Who won?
No one.
I mean, to be honest with you, Godzilla did technically win, but in the end, they're both still spoilers living.
Nah, in the end, Kong said Martha and Godzilla got off him.
I've seen those.
It's so true, though. It was a good movie, though.
I won't give all the spoilers, but technically Godzilla won.
No, Mecha
Which makes
Godzilla won.
sense.
If you call that winning, I think we're all losing at this point.
Yeah.
Is that how you win life?
Yeah. I like that Godzilla screamed on King Kong and King Kong had a heart attack. That's the best way to put that scene. But no, it was good. I don't think are they making more? You said they're making more. Making like 3 more.
They said they had plans for him, but they said it as if one of them was actually going to die. Like they said, they only have plans to move on with one of the series. So like,
they might still do that. I mean, they probably got to do Godzilla. To be honest, they're probably going to continue with Godzilla.
It seems like Godzilla doesn't have much more story to go off of now.
They made
like
Kong
when Kong entered that other world, like they could play so much more story off of that.
Well, they also made him more relatable, like with the little girl and everything, and the scientists. Like they made him feel more human. Like it was kind of cool to see Kong be nice and like rub a girl's hair. Like it was cool.
Spoilers, Kevin.
Nah, it was in the
I didn't know
trailer.
that happened.
It was in the trailer.
It's honestly, it's Kong versus God. It's too. You don't watch it for the story. You watch it for the monsters fighting.
You watch it.
That's honestly. That's why I watched the first 2 Godzilla movies.
You watch it for the monkey.
Monkey.
I like the battles.
Godzilla 2 was good. Bryan Cranston's Godzilla, I fell asleep in 20 minutes. So I don't know. I woke up when they were on the bridge and he died, and then I fell back asleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I watched that one in theaters. I can't remember.
I watched it on top of a dog bed at my parents' house and fell asleep. I think we had a guest over and they were sitting in my chair when we had those nice electric recliners in the basement. We had a dog bed from when I had a dog when I was 5 that died. And we just resheeted the thing and it turned into like a pillow that was on the floor. So people came over and they wanted to sit down. We didn't have chairs. Sit on the big bean bag, essentially.
I used to have a giant beanbag.
I fell asleep on the thing so often.
I saw a giant poop beanbag at Walmart.
Okay. Should buy it.
It was like 4 years ago, and I've never found it since. I went back literally the day after I found it, and it just wasn't there, and I can't ever find it.
It's just a myth.
It's just gone.
It was never there.
It was there.
The myth of the doo-doo.
It was the giant poop beanbag, and I wanted it.
Hey, poop.
I think it was around the same time I got my desk, actually. The other one, the L desk.
Yeah. Should have bought that as your chair. That should have been your gaming chair, bro. Then if you like,
if you like this at that point.
Oh, it sucks is if you like poop your pants, you can't tell because you're sitting on top of a giant poop.
I think you would know if you poop your pants.
The world is poop. We all just swim in it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But on top of other movies, I finally watched Lord of the Rings 1 twice.
Twice.
Shh, Kevin, shut up.
I've seen them all. I realize that I've seen them all. It's just been so long that I don't recall which movie's which.
Return of the King was like iffy for me.
But Andrew fell asleep when I watched it with him. It was like 3 a.m. by the time it ended. It was 3:30 when it ended. And so he's like, I gotta watch it because I want to see it to make sure I watch it before we watch the second one. So I sat on the couch.
Yeah, because he won't watch them without me, and like I'm not watching them out of order, and I had to watch it.
Yeah, so I sat out there and watched it again with our other roommate Manny. And I was supposed to play on my Switch and collect more stars in Mario Party or Mario.
I played for like 5 minutes and gave up.
Yeah, I was like, I can't play this without recording it. Because like I walked into a ghost and then went to a bird cage and I was like, oh crap, spoiling it. No, like this is stuff I need for the videos. I was like, I didn't know there was booze in this game. It's all sad. Like great, now I can't. I closed the game as fast as I could so it didn't save. But we gotta finish that soon. Spyro's done. Woohoo! Yay! But yeah. That's mostly everything on the list. But with the completion of Lord of the Rings, I don't think we're going to be doing it this week because Jason's not here and he's essential for that part of walking with you, Andrew.
We might.
But I was thinking, like, it needs to be like. I was almost going to sit there and be like, if we're going to role play this, we should role play this. Like, I should type up the script and change it up.
No, not like that.
I
I
want
don't want a serious role play.
I want to be chokeslammed by Gandalf.
Wait a minute.
I'm
I
Sam.
don't remember that.
I'm Sam, and like, there's a scene where he's hiding in the bushes while Bilbo and Gandalf are talking about Frodo leaving, and he hears a ruffle, and Gandalf like pokes a stick in the grass and then pulls Sam out and chokeslams him on the desk and says, "What do you know?" And he's like, "Don't turn me into anything foul." And yeah, I told Andrew woke up exactly at that point, and I go, "Do I have to be chokeslammed by Gandalf or Jason?"
Glad I didn't remember it.
As much as he probably wants to chokeslam me, no. But yeah, I remember. I kind of know the script. So if we get to it, I might be just saying words from the script.
After you and I finish all our co-op stuff, we gotta play the Lord of the Rings Lego stuff.
I'm
My
down.
favorite Lego game.
Start a Lego series.
I'll be down for that.
Yo, Lego Indiana Jones.
I never actually finished the second one. I 100%ed the first one.
I had the first one on my DS.
I had that where you had to like blow into it.
Yeah. I had a toothpick
really
as my stylus. Because I lost it during the Pokemon.
Trying to summon a cat. She didn't move.
She's fat. I gave her a lot of love and attention this morning, so she should be in a better mood. She laid on my bed, and I just pet her for like 20 minutes and said, "Okay, now I gotta go." And she looked at me, and I looked at her, and I said, "No more," and walked out of the room. That's how it played out. I can imagine you with a full suit, like cat suit, Andrew, and you and I playing that scene out for a video one day. As long as I get to pet behind your ears. And it makes more sense because you are a cat. Your logo is a cat.
Andrew's a cat.
Meow. Yeah, my door's locked, so if he tries to come in here. Oh, he's walking out the front door.
Oh no.
Don't let the iguana back in.
Well, why not?
Manny left the door open for like a good 20 minutes yesterday, and I was like, that iguana's back in this house. I'm just going to put it in a box and put it on his bed. Get a monkey in Godzilla versus Kong it. Oh, look, he's coming back. Hey, you missed all the fun.
Walked outside.
Yeah, I know. I looked. I saw where you were going. I'm like, wait, he's going outside. I was like, he better not let that iguana back in this house.
I was trying to think of an iguana pun. I couldn't think of one.
He's dead now.
Wow.
Yeah, he suffocated him.
No,
What do
the
you-
lid's open.
You have so much hate for the iguana. What did the iguana do to you, huh?
Came in my house.
So? It's
Someone
just an
breaks into
iguana.
my house. Put them in a box.
You didn't know any better.
Put him in the brig.
Lock them up. I still want to play more of that because now I don't have money.
Yeah, Jason's here, so
He's been getting off and on.
well, no, he's here because he's asking.
Let him know we'll be wrapping up not too long from now, and then we'll do the other stuff. Because I can't type and do this, or else it ruins everything. But
That's the wrong keyboard.
yeah. What was it? So yeah, we're planning on doing a Lord of the Rings show, and the big thing is like, I don't know like exactly what everyone had in mind, but I had to watch the show in order to know what was going on. I think we need to play on the server a little bit, Andrew, you and I, just to kind of get you a eye set of what exactly is there.
My eyes are set.
We can't see, Kevin. We can't see your eyes.
Look with your special eyes. My brand.
You with the sad eyes. So is there any other gaming news or anything we could talk about before we wrap up? Because sure, there's nothing else to talk about unless anyone has anything else.
The Snyderverse got restored. I think that was this week.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Zack Snyder has confirmed that he's going to make he's going to finish his Justice League stuff, so 2 more Justice League movies. Everything that is not Zack Snyder. Jack Snyder. So the new Aquaman movie coming out, the new Flash movie, and the next Wonder Woman movie, Warner
Mhm.
Brothers has said are non-canon.
They're all being set on what's called Earth 2, an
Okay.
alternate universe.
Whereas the Snyderverse is Earth Prime. So
Okay.
yeah, they're doing that, which is kind of cool. Like, it's cool to see movies go, okay, we have a way to fix this. So we're gonna see Zack Snyder's completion of his story, but all because they released the Snyder Cut, and people hashtag restore the Snyder Cut or
I
Snyderverse.
like this so much. They literally released a black and white version.
Yeah, they did.
Wait,
I want to watch
really?
it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind
I'm not
watching
watching. I'm not watching 4 hours of that again. It was good, but no.
I still want to watch it again, so I'll watch it in black and white because I haven't watched the black and white version yet.
Just make sure it's in reverse widescreen.
So if we have Jason watch the color version, right? And we watch the black version, does that mean
No.
if we say anything
No.
about it, it's spoiling the movie to him?
Yes.
Because it's a totally different movie. Because it's not in color.
Same movie, just in different color.
It's reverse color, Andrew. It's like color but opposite. Yeah.
I think we're done.
But yeah, thank you all for restoring the Snyderverse. I love you.